The month of November is usually a time of hunkering down, preparing for winter. We don't usually travel during this time, especially during a pandemic. But as long as we travel safely and follow social distancing rules, we felt this need to have time away from the city, to seek renewal and relaxation in nature, to walk on dirt or sand, in essence, communing with nature. So we packed our clothes for hiking, bought food and groceries, and made our way to an island on Lake Huron, hundreds of miles away, called Manitoulin Island. It would take us almost 6 hours to get there, from Highway 400 to the Trans-Canada Highway and turning off on Highway 6. The scenery showed a landscape of evergreens and trees, stripped bare of their leaves, as well as the sedimentary rocks and boulders of the Canadian Shield, which covers this part of the province. Earthen colors predominated, browns, grays, with a touch of green. Then we crossed the swing bridge to Manitoulin Island, the only way to get here by road. It's hard to believe that in all of our years of living in Ontario, we have never been to Manitoulin Island. But after our last road trip to Lake Superior Provincial Park last year, we wanted to come back to this area of the province and explore more of it. We also wanted to hike the Cup and Saucer Trail, an extension of the Niagara Escarpment. We've seen the views from the lookouts that hikers have posted online. Although the fall color splendor has already passed, we still felt it was all worth it to plan a hike up the trail. But it was already late afternoon. Before we can do any island exploration, we needed to check in to the bed and breakfast inn that we booked for the duration of this trip. The Twin Peaks Inn is located in the town of Mindemoya. To get there, we drove through Shigin First Nation in the central part of Manitoulin Island. The Twin Peaks Bed and Breakfast had converted the garage into a self-contained unit called the Coach House with its own separate entrance. This was an ideal setup for social distancing. Home sweet home. At least for the next 4 days. We're at the Twin Peaks B&B, and we've booked the Coach House, which has its own kitchen. So that will be great because we brought groceries with us, and we'll just spend the evening here when we're not out having dinner. There was a tourism island map left for us in our room. After studying the map, we decided to do a southwest sweep from Mindemoya and heading west to Spring Bay and then heading north to Gore Bay, on the shore of the North Channel, hopefully in time to watch the sunset at Janet Head. By the time we were back on the road, the sun was lower in the horizon, casting a long shadow of the truck as we drove past farm fields.
It's a family, I guess.
We're in Gore Bay and we're driving towards the lighthouse, towards the point. It's after 5 o'clock, the sun is setting and there's no wind, and look how calm the lake is. At the point of land called Janet Head, we stopped to admire the sky. With hardly any wind disturbing the surface of the water, the horizon seemed to meld with the sky. And we stayed for a while, listening to the soothing sounds of water rippling over the stones. But soon enough, the night falls, and it was time to head back to Mindemoya and to the Twin Peaks bed and breakfast, cook dinner, and get a good night's rest for the next day's adventures. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for the next part of this series.